What is going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? Um, I know I'm late. What's today? I'm like 2 or 3 days late, I think, because it came on Monday. Well, I'm not that late. It's Wednesday. Um, I had been excited to watch T.I. and Tiny have the family and friends together. I thought that was a good idea. I just want to start by saying, when you have a platform and you allow your friends to come along and use your platform along with you, I love stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, let me get into this. I'm not that big of a fan of I haven't been that big of a fan of Toya Wright in the past. I guess it was just the K Michelle situation or whatever. But I gotta get over that because I'm sure they've moved on past that or whatever. I don't know. But she ain't married to him no more. She's moved on, so I guess I need to move on too. So she has a clean slate in my book. Yeah, so let's just start from the beginning. I really like T.I. and Tiny's relationship. You know, nobody really wants to start over. Like I said in my video the other day, after you don't sit down and you don't slept with somebody, they know all your in and outs, how you like it stroked. You know how they, you can suck them for 10 minutes and when he come and how to make him come and all that stuff. And you gotta go learn that with somebody new. That shit is not easy, or you gotta face the fear of being alone for a while until you find somebody else. So what I gather from Tiny, she was like, you embarrass me. And what I have a friend who has a thought process like her. You know people out here watching you, and you got the nerve to let people record you and stuff. Like, if you basically what Tiny is saying, if you gonna be out here messing with these hoes, do it behind closed doors. Don't be out here embarrassing me and making me look stupid. I think she kind of knows that he ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? But I think to the point when it gets public, because that's what T.I. said. He was like, had one of her friends call her, somebody would have called her on the phone and told her about what happened, we would have talked about it, we would have moved on. But the fact that it was on Instagram or whatever really bothered Tiny. And you know what? If that works for your relationship, so be it. If you don't want to be embarrassed, so be it. I mean, I understand it. Yeah. And I really like Tiny. I think she's really good for TV. I enjoyed her being on, she was on a little bit of Growing Up Hip Hop, and she was also on, The Escape Show. And that's another thing. So I know that Toya and Reginae were also on Growing Up Hip Hop, and so was Zanique and Tiny last season. So I love, they said, let me revamp this show, and I'm gonna call you girls, since you won't go back, you can come over here and make the same amount of coins. That's a friend. Like, no shade, that's a friend. And here we go down to Monica. Monica has always been one of my favorite R&B singers for as long as I can remember. I remember back to a time when So Gone came out and my next door neighbor had that CD. I took it from her house and I played that CD a lot. Like a lot. And ever since then, I just have always admired her. Like Toya said, her bougetto attitude. I like that. And she doesn't try to hide. I don't have a problem with ghetto people. I have a problem with people who have a ghetto mentality. But when you got class and you know how to act out here in these streets, and you're not pulling up on people at Harbor's Bazaar, catch. Yeah. I can rock with ghetto people like that. She's bougetto. She knows when to be ghetto. She comes from the hood. I love me some Monica. And her family is really, really, really beautiful. That daughter of hers is gonna be something else. She's gonna give her a run for her money. And her sons have grown up. Like, you know, it's really crazy when you remember when a celebrity like gave birth to their kids, and then you see them on TV these days, and it's like, dang, they grew up. Monica talking about going independent. I respect it. I respect that, and she talks about the struggle of it. You know how you got to pay for your own studio time, and you got to pay the engineer and all that kind of stuff. I think in this climate of music that we're going through, I hope this shit ain't gonna last. Lord, please let music come back. The R&B artists are going independent because they're dropping albums. The label are putting all this money into them, and they're not making it back. So why not go independent? Because you ain't putting music out in the stores. You going digital anyways. So why not drop a project, put it out on all the streaming platforms, go on the road and get some money off your project, and that money comes back to you. You know, you got to pay your little tour people or whatever and all that kind of stuff, but you know, it is what it is, and you don't owe anybody money. That money comes from you and goes back to you. I got my pants on inside out. It'll be all right. Toya Wright. Toya, I'm liking Toya on this show. She's giving the mommy thing, and I like her being a new mom. And I'm also liking, because LaToya Luckett showed up, and I've always wanted to know more about LaToya Luckett because I've been watching her on Greenleaf, and I'm like, okay. And then she has one of my all-time favorite songs, She Ain't Got Shit on Me. I was just playing that today, and yeah, so it's good to see these women, these black women that are in all different walks of life. They're going through different things, but they can come together and on accordance, and it's no drama or anything like that. I love stuff like that. I am here for it. Get out of here, fly, move. What's going on? What else is going on? LaToya Luckett talking about the Destiny Child thing. You know, am I the only person that was thinking like, yeah, we done been there, we done that. Can we start talking about something else? Like, that's all I was thinking about when I saw that. I was like, here we go, Destiny's Child. But then she moved on and started talking about her personal life. So, but then I was kind of looking at LaToya Luckett sideways when she started giving Toya Wright marriage advice. Like, sis, you done been married 2 or 3 times, and you done been around the block a few times too. Like, every time you turn around, LaToya Luckett is in a relationship or she married, and it's like, girl. Like, I know some people are relationship people. I totally get that. I understand that. I'm one myself. But like, damn, sometimes you need a break. So they go down here and they sit down to dinner, or they having cocktails or whatever, and Monica, they're talking about T.I. and Tiny. And I love what Monica said, because I'm Monica in all my friendships. Hey, you know, I don't necessarily maybe like what y'all doing or whatever, but it's not for me to like. I'm here to support you guys, and if you taking your cheating man back makes you happy, then I love it for you. You know, I'm here to support you and make sure you happy. If that's what makes you happy, then it makes me happy too. Toya Wright sitting down with Reginae. I love her approach on sitting down with Reginae because Toya's like, look, Reginae, I already been through all this stuff. I already done did this. I was with your daddy for all these many years. I know what it's like. And Reginae is at that point in her life right now. She's like, hey, I don't care what you saying, Ma. I want to live my life. I want to be me. I don't care what anybody's saying. And yeah, she is it. She's right. She's at that point in life where Toya's just gonna have to wash her hands and let Reginae do what she gonna do, because that's how it's gonna be. And then Reginae tells Toya that she wants to drop out of school. And Toya didn't like it, but she was like, you know what? You at a point in your life now where you got to make decisions for yourself. And you're going to see. And then Reginae was talking about she wants to go to acting. And I'm like, what gigs you been on? Wait, what movies you been on? I don't think she wants to be in no acting. You know, being the daughter of a Lil Wayne and having a little bit of this Instagram culture we live in, you know, you can model and get gigs from Fashion Nova, go here and go there and do this. You don't need an education in this Instagram world. You can have 100K followers and be like, wow, okay, I got this little modeling deal over here. I'm on TV getting checks from here. I could come out with me a clothing line and I can make money over here because the people gonna buy it because they my fans and they stupid and they know I'm Toya Wright's daughter or whatever. And it's like, girl, please stay in school. But it don't look like she's going to. I guess we'll find out throughout the season. T.I. going out here talking with Lil Duval and some other man, talking about somehow he got caught cheating or whatever. Yeah. It's just like T.I. basically knows Tiny's hand. You know, they done broke up and got back together so many times. And like I said, it's not like couples haven't done this before. People been doing this since the beginning of time. You got Instagram culture now. You got social media and stuff. So it's like, she taking him back. She's stupid. Like, y'all, people been doing this since the beginning of time. It just the light has been flashed on it now. That's all. Y'all got the Shade Room and all these blog sites to know what people is doing in their life now. And it's like, people been taking their man back for cheating for years. Like, honestly, truly. That's just true tea. What else is going on? One thing I do want to talk about, I didn't know that YFN Lucci or whatever his name is 27 and he got 4 kids. And Reginae was talking about I don't want to be no stepmama. And I'm like, so what y'all doing? I just don't understand why a 27-year-old baby father with 4 kids would be chilling with a 19-year-old girl, because your goals should be different from hers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's mature for her age. I don't see it, but maybe she is or whatever. She seemed like she likes the turn-up process. And she's 19. That's what she's supposed to be doing. But it would seem like, to me, you be on a whole nother wavelength, but you are 27, so you still young, and you probably want the same things out of her. Y'all probably be drinking perp and smoking weed and doing all that kind of stuff. Down to LaToya Lucky's housewarming party. Why everybody keep moving to Atlanta? Like, I know Atlanta got a whole lot of black people in it, but I know y'all people that live in Atlanta is tired of people moving to Atlanta by now. It's like, damn, every time you say, I'm moving to Atlanta, I'm moving to Atlanta. Baby, fix you first, because moving to Atlanta is not going to solve your problems. It's not. Moving to Atlanta is not going to solve y'all problems. I promise you it's not. It's not. It's really not. I promise you it's not. I hate when people be like, oh yeah, I'm moving. Oh, I guess you is moving. You done fucked everybody in the local area. Now you got to move because they know what your pussy tastes like, huh? moving right along. Then Toya says that she put Toya Wright. Toya Wright says she put cameras up in Reginae's house. And I'm thinking like, okay, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's real different. Only thing I can think about is you might fuck around and see something you don't want to see, Toya. I know you definitely want to protect your daughter, and you don't want her to make the same decisions that you made, but yeah, you being in the limelight, her dad being Lil Wayne, she's gonna kind of have to learn a lifestyle for herself. And I know you want the best for her, Toya, but it is what it is. And I hope that I seen a little preview where her and Zanique gets into it. I think Zanique is very, very mature for her age. And I know she's even a little older than Reginae, but still she's like very mature. You can tell that Tiny definitely raised her correctly. Whoever she's got in her background, right? She has a solid foundation. You can tell the different. You can always tell somebody who was actually raised and parented versus somebody who just kind of like was spoiled. You can tell the difference of kids who worked for something versus the kids who just got everything they wanted. And I think that's the difference between Zanique and Reginae. Because Zanique is kind of like, I don't want to be in it. Remember when she went on to open up the tour with Escape, she was like, I don't want to be in the limelight of my mom. Any other teenager will probably be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go out here, I'm about to turn it, and I'm about to do this. So, grown, she's not a teenager, but, and I know she was saying she's about to work on her project or whatever. I wanted her project out. I know her last little EP, it was cute for what it was or whatever. She kind of has like a cute, that little Janae Aiko and Tinashe and that little sound like that. So yeah, that's all I got for T.I. and Tiny. What is it? T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle. Yeah, I'm gonna actually love this season because it's something real. It's organic. It doesn't feel staged. I'm loving it. One of my favorite R&B singers is there, Monica. I love what Tip and Tiny got going on, and it'll be nice to get to know Toya and LaToya Luckett. So y'all drop down in here and let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Bye.